Good evening. A couple from Bicester whose baby was stillborn say they've lost confidence in the NHS in Oxfordshire. An investigation's been launched after Jeeva and Arul Phillip's son died 3 weeks ago. The couple are calling for better monitoring of expectant mothers. Jeremy Stern reports.
Jeeva and Arul arrived at the John Radcliffe Hospital hoping for a new beginning. Instead, they received the devastating news that their baby had passed away.
It was a moment of horror for us. We had packed all the bags and we were just ready to go into the maternity unit, thinking we would be coming back with our son in a child's seat, but all we ended up was coming back with a box of memories.
They went to the JR on December the 28th as Jeeva was in pain. They said they were assessed and were advised the labour was not advanced enough to justify staying, so they went home.
We just wondered that the previous day when we had come over for the checkup, if only we must have insisted them, like, we just want to get admitted, please get us into admission. I think we would have had a baby in our hand.
Baby Adrian died on December the 29th. In time, Jeeva and Arul want another child, but not in Oxfordshire.
It gives me lots of memories, the bad ones, I feel. So I personally doesn't like to go through that same thing again and again. So I would...
we both don't trust the expertise anymore in Oxfordshire, or maybe in John Radcliffe, to be specific. So we would opt for a hospital back in our hometown, or if possible, any other county other than Oxfordshire.
An independent investigation is underway. In a statement, the Oxford University Hospital's NHS Foundation Trust said, "We will cooperate fully with this investigation. This is an incredibly sad case, and we offer our sincere sympathies to the family for their terrible loss." The families now called for the NHS to give more support to women in the early stages of labour, support Jeeva feels she missed out on.
Earlier, Jeremy told me about the reaction to the story from health campaigners and other patients.
Well, this story has reignited the debate about maternity services in Oxfordshire. Geraldine, you'll remember that there were years of protests at plans to change and close services at Banbury's Horton Hospital. The maternity ward was downgraded at the Horton in October 2016. It's now a midwife-led unit. Now, the couple I spoke to today believe that had more mothers been able to be treated at the Horton Hospital, it would have eased pressure at the JR, which may have helped them. Others agree.
The parents that have come out now and spoken publicly about what happened to them join a list of others which haven't spoken out publicly, and they're so brave to do so. Obstetrics not being at the Horton means we can lose a new life. It may or may not be the fault of the Horton obstetrics not being here that's caused this, but there's always a doubt, what if?
And there's been a response on social media.
Yeah, families have been sharing their experience of maternity services in Oxfordshire, and there have been some pretty worrying comments on Facebook. Laura Giles asked, "There has to be a solution to the way maternity services are run in Oxfordshire." Kaylee Watkins believes women need the Horton as the JR can't cope with the amount of women they have in their hospital. The simple fact is, she says, it's not safe for the JR to be as busy as it is. Now, just to reiterate, an investigation has been launched into the Phillips' son's death. And one other update, a petition calling for changes to the way that all mothers are treated in the early stages of labour has now begun.
Jeremy, thank you.